What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Inside the Ring. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing my thoughts on Monday Night Raw for you guys. So the first thing that we had on Raw was obviously the Jey Uso and Damian Priest segment. We know that these two are going to be meeting in just less than 2 weeks at Backlash for the World Heavyweight Championship. And, I didn't think that this promo was too great, but it wasn't the worst. There were some funny moments of this promo, with Jey Uso basically saying, Damian Priest was never the leader of Judgment Day until Rhea Ripley got hurt, and then basically calling him Dominic Mysterio's bitch now. And then obviously what happened a little after that, JD McDonough sneaking in the ring, trying to take out Jey Uso. Jey Uso ends up delivering a super kick to Damian Priest. Damian Priest was fed up with this, right? I mean, he was heated at JD McDonough for this. He didn't want McDonough out there in the first place. This is the second time in 2 weeks now we've seen Judgment Day, try to take out Jey Uso when, Damian Priest, didn't want it to happen. So I thought that was really interesting. And then obviously later in the night, we saw that in the backstage area, Damian Priest was with JD McDonough, Dominic Mysterio, and, basically telling them, go out there and do your business. Like, I'm not messing around. He just seems heated, right? He won't give a fist bump to JD McDonough. And then we saw in the tag match with Andrade and Ricochet versus JD and Santos Escobar, we obviously saw, after that match, Damian Priest coming out, he's still heated from earlier. He takes his anger out on Ricochet and Andrade, taking them both out. And then basically, telling JD and Dom, like, I don't need you guys. Like, I'm the World Heavyweight Champion. I don't need you guys. You guys need me. I'm basically telling them they're jobbers. But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. And then, we also had Awesome Truth retaining their tag titles against DIY. Pretty good match. Pretty much a banger. And then, after that, we had, we thought we were going to have some mutual respect. We saw Johnny Gargano, shaking hands with Miz and Truth. And then Tommaso Ciampa, leaving the ring, maybe a DIY heel turn in the future. He didn't seem too happy with that. But I do think that they're going to win the tag titles in the near future. Don't know when, but definitely soon. Following that, we had Gunther, finally back on Raw after, losing the title at WrestleMania to Sami Zayn. And, basically saying, now he's going to be the hunter, right? He's been the hunted for 666 days. Now he is the hunter. I think we're going to get a full rampage out of Gunther. And, he obviously declared for the King of the Ring. I think without a doubt he's winning that. I think that that's the next thing for him, and then to go for a World Championship. But I think the King of the Ring is the next thing for Gunther. And I'm really excited for that. And then, obviously, we had New Day come out. We had New Day versus Kaiser and Vinci, the Imperium. And, New Day gets this win. And then, obviously, we get Ludwig Kaiser turning on Vinci, just absolutely destroying him. And this was honestly so unexpected, kind of like a mid-card tag team. Really didn't expect a heel turn tonight from them, from Kaiser, I should say. But, definitely got me thinking, now we're going to have Kaiser and Gunther. Who knows what happens to Vinci now if he goes down to NXT, if he's just out for a while. But obviously Gunther's the one who called this, told Kaiser to do this, and Kaiser did it. So we'll see where they go from there with this. But I definitely think Gunther, he's on one. After that, we had the Drew McIntyre and Sheamus promo. Really liked this. McIntyre, he's just still so upset. He's so angry. He just keeps talking about CM Punk, every Monday night it seems like. And then, Sheamus comes out, and Sheamus is like, is all you do whine? He knows McIntyre better than everyone. And, he's just mad at him. He's like, you're just acting like a child, right, over this. And then, obviously, McIntyre, calling Sheamus fat, basically, banger after banger after banger, more like burger after burger after burger. Thought that was really funny. McIntyre, a lot of funny parts of this promo. I mean, he's just so good on the mic, so entertaining. Obviously that led into a Sheamus and Shinsuke Nakamura match, and Sheamus winning. And then after that, we ran right into the Chad Gable heel promo, his first heel promo since, turning heel against Sami Zayn last Monday. I honestly did think we were going to see the Creed brothers come out, but we didn't get them. I think we're going to get them soon. I do think that's going to be a faction with the Creed brothers and Chad Gable. And, obviously this promo wasn't bad, though. I think this was a great heel promo for Chad, and it makes sense, right? I mean, he feels like he, deserves the Intercontinental title, He feels like Sami Zayn took his moment, twice, at WrestleMania and then, last Monday. And, Gable's just had enough. This is a, perfect heel turn. It just makes sense. And, obviously he had the rest of the Alpha Academy out there, and, he's basically telling them, they're worthless, they're useless, they're not good. And that's when I thought we were going to see the Creed brothers come out, maybe attack Otis and Tozawa, but we didn't. But yeah, this is just definitely a great move for WWE right now with Chad Gable being heel. And I do hope that he wins the title at Backlash. I think that we're leaning towards Chad Gable versus Sami Zayn versus Big Bronson Reed, a triple threat match, which I'm not mad about, but I do hope that Chad Gable can win. Or if he loses and, Sami Zayn retains by pinning Bronson Reed, then I hope we, can set up Chad and Sami one more time and then Chad win. Following that, we had our main event, Becky Lynch winning the Women's Battle Royal to win the Women's World Title. And, I didn't want her to win. I don't think her winning made sense. Not even in the sense that she doesn't need it. I mean, which is true, but it's the fact that, we had the build-up of her and Rhea going into WrestleMania, and, Rhea wins. Rhea pins Becky 1-2-3, clean win, and, that's it. That's it for the world title for her for a while, right? That's what we thought. And then obviously this freak injury happens to Rhea. She has to vacate the title. And, in all of our heads, we're thinking, all right, Liv Morgan makes the most sense. At least I'm thinking that. Liv Morgan makes the most sense to win this Battle Royal, be world champion, just with the, her and Rhea's storyline. They're the final two in this match, like I predicted. I think we all thought they were going to be the final two after eliminating Nia Jax together. And, I really did think Liv was going to win. And then, no, Becky Lynch wins the world title. And, I love Becky Lynch. I always have. But I just don't think this makes sense after she just lost a couple weeks ago at WrestleMania for this title. And now that, Rhea had to vacate it, now all of a sudden she wins. I just don't really like that. I don't think that it makes sense. But, I trust Triple H. I think that he'll do a great job with this, whatever he has planned. But I do hope that Liv can get that title in the near future. I think she deserves it. So yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up my video on the channel. This is the Monday Night Raw review, episode 2 of the Raw review. Going to be dropping more of these bangers in the future. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow my TikTok. I'll have it on the screen for you guys. Peace.